Hello my friends, welcome back. 4th of January 2021 already. The crazy year 2020 has come to an end, and if we now get a grip on COVID-19, we might all soon be able to travel again. So I got some interesting feedback from one of my last videos about the Montana 700 series, that one here. And that question was, how fast is it building up maps when you zoom up and down or left and right compared to the 276X? And I do also have the old Montana 600 here. So let's have a comparison. So for me, it's hard to say what is fast and what is slow. It's depending, of course, on the map you're using. So what I've loaded here is the City Navigator map, and just to show you the settings for that one, I have the details on most. That means that these small roads which you see here will show up in the 800 meter scale. So that means if I'm zooming out, no, we're still there in the 1.2. In the 2 kilometer, we are disappearing. They are coming at the 1.2 kilometer scale. So let's go back to the 800, and then we use the same setting actually on the 700. What else do I have in there? The details to the most, auto zoom off. By the way, I'm always running orientation north up, which means it's behaving like a normal paper map. I'm used to that, but that has nothing to do with the speed what we are looking at here right now. The map itself, no shaded reliefs, no outlines, no the guidance text to auto, and the map speed, whatever that means, is set to fast here. So this happens now if I zoom, and the disadvantage is of course that I need to use the buttons here, which could be an advantage maybe if you're using gloves which are not working on a touchscreen. Some do, some don't. But if I move slowly up here now a bit like this, you see actually that the unit manages to, but I'm doing it stepwise now, that unit basically manages to build up the screen, the map almost as fast as I can scroll. If I keep my finger on it and I speed things up a little bit, now I'm going far north, it takes about a second actually to build up the map. So going down again, I would say a second. Go left, should be the same there. It's disappearing there, but it's quite quickly there. So I think this is a reasonable speed. If we go, what happens if we go further in here? Let's go more into the details. Is that a difference? Let's see. I'm moving east with the cursor. About the same speed. The problem I see here, if you want to go to something further outside here, so first you basically push the button to the right, the screen disappears, and you see the cursor stays still on the right hand side. Now again I need to go back, if I want to go here, for example, to Hansta, and position the cursor. So this is a little bit annoying operation with the buttons here compared to a touch screen. But again, it's always about, even if I'm losing the map here right now, if I'm zooming out far, it's not much more than 1 or 2 seconds until the map is built up. So how does the Montana 700i, and I guess it's the same for the 700 and the 750, behave in comparison? First again, I'm in the 800 meter scale. And it's the same here. If I go further out, 1.2 kilometers still shows me all the small roads, but they're much too small. If I go even one step further to the 2 kilometer, these appear. So this is the same actually for both units. Smallest roads here appear at 800 meters. And the settings here I'm using is actually, if you look at the map, the detail degree is also maximum, you see, as is the same as before. There's nothing here I see for map speed or something. And of course it's also, you see I've configured the City Navigator map, and this is the only map in both cases, the only map that is switched on. It might make a difference, actually, I haven't tried that if you have several maps switched on, but right now we have the City Navigator map. So if I move outside here, again, it's approximately, I would say, also maybe slightly faster. maybe 1 second compared to 2 seconds or something like that. And if I go slow, you see that the unit basically manages to draw these maps almost. Now it's not real time, but it's close. It's not really annoying. The advantage is, of course, here, if you want to go to a point just outside here, just need to move a map a little bit and then tap on it, and I have positioned my, maybe not, maybe yes, I have positioned my needle here already for marking that one. So that is a little bit better solved than with the buttons. And you see now I got the needle here, and I can move, basically the needle is staying in the middle, and I can move the map under the needle and not the needle over the map. So I think both units are reasonably fast with map build-up. Depending on the degree of detail you show, this might vary, of course. So if I'm going further in again, doesn't show more details, it's just another zoom scale. Yeah, you see here now it takes a little bit longer maybe even. And if I'm going out, lost GPS, to the 1.2 kilometer, let's see how fast that happens. Then you see it gets a little bit slower, of course. It's more data it needs to handle in there. But I think it's still a reasonable speed. It's not like it's hanging there. So how is the Montana 600 now in comparison? Again, City Navigator map. Let's see what's in there. You see that the map is the City Navigator map. It's different versions, but this shouldn't make any difference. I don't have the same version on all the devices, of course, but its map build-up speed is fast, and in the extended settings, I have maximum detail. So basically, and plastic map I can switch off actually. Maybe that makes things even faster. I haven't seen that one. So again, here we are at the 800 meter scale. If I go further out, again, the small roads are still there. If I go one step further out, we are disappearing. So the same here. So let's stay at the 800 to make it a fair comparison, and I'm taking a full swipe now. And you see, it is actually, I would say, even fast. So I don't see much differences there in the build-up speed of the map. I think this is perfectly acceptable. Also, the unit still hasn't found the satellites in here, so it's still busy basically finding satellites, but that doesn't seem to have any effect on the speed of the map build-up here. So I hope this was helpful. If you think I'm saying crap, please let me know. I'm also learning stuff by this. But I hope it was helpful for you, and let me know if there's anything else I can try for you. Okay, bye.